Well, we've got something exciting today. And by the way, please excuse the little glare right there. Right here around our car lift, we have lights that just seem to always get in the way when we're filming. So that should be gone as soon as we take this out of the box. But anyway, this is the new GEARWRENCH 10-inch tablets. They're Pro Command wireless bi-directional tablet. So obviously 10-inch tablet, but some other things coming here as well. It's kind of an all-inclusive setup. Now, we saw this at SEMA, what's that been, several months ago, back in November of 2025. And we're excited to actually get our hands on this. So it took a few months, as most everything did that was being released at the end of last year. But the great thing is it's here. So in here, hard plastic case. Looks like it's two-sided. Before we open that, what also comes with it is this right here. This is a docking station. Really love that. Just rather than having to find a plug to plug into your tablet, your diagnostic tool when you're done, now you just have a dock that if you want to, now you can still use a cable to plug it in, but now you have a dock to just rest it in. Not sure what else is in here, but obviously it sits like that and it rests on here. Additional supporting feet. By the way, these are metallic and they feel heavier than aluminum. They look like aluminum, but they feel like more like steel. They feel too heavy. So I like that. Adding additional counterweight. I'm assuming it just slides in like this. So you got feet here on the bottom, rubber feet, providing grippage. And then these steel arms, providing additional fallback support. So I really like that. Nice dock. And then some instructions. We don't need those where we're going. Maybe we do. It's like VCI connection, as well as other things. There's the 10-inch tablet. And under here, looks like charging cables, USB to US, or USB to, forget what the name of that end is. But anyway, and then power plug. Yeah, so charging cable and connection cables. And on this side, by the way, nice job on the packaging because that's going to be long term. It's going to stay well. Kind of a padded center section. So all types of different connections. Fiat, Suzuki, Daewoo, Mercedes-Benz, Kia, Nissan, Toyota, Mazda, you name it. Benz, BMW, Citroen, Universal, yeah, Mitsubishi. Power supply. So a bunch of additional connectors to be able to interface with OBD2 to your specific needs on these vehicles. So all this comes with the tool. Now let's stick with the diagnostic tool and not to the specific manufacturers. We'll go ahead and power this up. I believe we did pull this out and try to update everything, but I'm not positive. So long press, I'm assuming. While this is powering up, they're saying connection between 185 different manufacturers and 51 plus, more than 51 different relearns and adaptations that this can do, obviously with expansion capabilities in the future as well. Also, one of the key features on this is the fact that 2-year warranty on it, but also a 3-year software update. So for 3 years, you don't have to worry about it. And right now, the updates are only $150. So if you do have to update, that's $150. Now, I'm not promising in 3 years it's still going to be $150, but they're going to keep it as low as they can to make that much different than most of your other systems that are out there. So 3 years, no additional money, and then after that, $150. Yes, English, United States. Next. New York. I'm not in New York, by the way. In Florida, same difference. So just your typical Wi-Fi connection. Not going to show you that. Updating resources. So we're going to sign up and create a Gmail account. Okay, login successful. Congratulations, has been activated. Subscription expiration in 1,096 days. I'm assuming that's 3 years. Sounds about right. Start now. Fix known problems, optimize user experience. So I don't think we have updated this yet, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and update this, obviously. Yes, we would install that. Okay, now we're at a spot here. I can either run, let's see here, a bunch of updates, 189. I'm not going to worry about that. So tons of different updates from TPMS to immobilizer, so your keys, all your different car manufacturers, everything else. I'm going to go ahead and try to skip that because that may take a little time. But you may want to plan on that if you buy one of these. And that's really any diagnostic tool because they're constantly updating those. Is to just go ahead and run the updates on all of it. And probably if you have fast internet, within an hour or so, it should be completed. But I'm going to go ahead and let's first, I need to connect this with the vehicle. Hey, if you don't mind, let us know in the comments what type of diagnostic tools you like to use. Do you use full-size tablets? Do you use little handheld devices? Do you use OEM stuff? Let us know what's your favorite and also what you're looking forward to. Let us know if you want us to dive in deeper anywhere in this tablet as well. And what I have here is a BMW X5 2018. BMW known to be a pain when it comes to the diagnostic world. But I'll take the module here and I'm going to plug connector into it. Plug this into the OBD2 port. And it should power it. If not, you have residual power right here as well, I believe. So if you'll look over there in the driver's seat, you see the modules all lit up and we are connected. So I don't even have to get in there. I can stay right here and handle all the diagnoses or diagnostics, whatever. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to make this really easy. I'm going to tap auto scan. So it definitely sees it. There's the VIN, F85, X5, yes, that's correct. X5M, correct. S63 engine, that's correct. Automatic transmission, left-hand drive, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Before entering diagnostic, may please make sure the vehicle is safely parked. We are. Make sure the engine is turned off, the ignition switch is turned on. During the scanning, device will force the vehicle's ignition switch off and turn the ignition switch and turn on the ignition switch. Tap OK to continue. We'll just go ahead and do automatic scan. I do know there are several codes that should show up here. So here's something that I was going to talk about. Great feature, topology. So it literally shows you kind of topographical style of communication or mapping, if you will, of the different, not only the diagnostic codes that are showing up in red, but also kind of how they fall down the line as well. So 14 DTCs and 37 different modules scanned. So from here, I could either click on any of these modules from here, or I could look at a DTC report. I could clear all DTCs if I wanted to, or I could look at it in a list mode as well. So now we can see at the bottom are floating all the non-DTCs, so everything that passed, and at the top are all of our faults. So driver seat modules, domain controller, engine system. We'll look, plausibility check failed between consumed and remaining fuel quantity. Doesn't bother me there. Again, same thing. Integrated chassis management. Have to check that out. Dynamic stability control. Vertical dynamic management. So pre-drive check, circulation pressure temporarily high. Automatic thermostat, air conditioning, control unit not encoded for the vehicle. That's interesting. So all of these don't look too scary to me. I could definitely dive in and take a closer look. We could go into diagnostic here. We can look at live data. And this is all the different live data that we can check out. So seat heating, inside mirror, turn signal switch, exterior lights, power window function, exterior mirror, terminals, door contacts, interior lighting, instrument cluster, heating and air conditioning function. All of this we could check on live data. And that's just on that primary domain controller. Even do actuator tests if we wanted to. Go to power window function. So open driver's side. So I'm going to say go. So now it's opening the window. Now it's fully opened. So now we'll close power window, driver's side, and now it's closing. I'm going to go ahead and clear all DTCs. You see us giving a countdown here as it's clearing those. I can hear the ignition switch switching in the vehicle if you can't hear that. And so we have still 2 DTCs in the integrated chassis management and in stability control. So we can check those out later, or we can build a DTC report, save that, go back to topology, and now you can see these are the only 2 modules that are left with any red on there. And by the way, we can also zoom into there. And if I want to go here from topology, I can dive in as well. We're going to ICM. So that's the lane change alarm. And nothing else coding on there. Let's take a look at special functions. And keep in mind, I'm not tethered to the vehicle at all while I'm doing this. So we're talking Wi-Fi over to the module that's in there, and very quick to do so. And again, I can be standing at my toolbox or whatever, running these codes. I don't have to be sitting in the vehicle doing this. So camshafter sensor learning, tire upgrade, suspension calibration, coolant refill and drain, injector, window initialization, which we did some of that. Oil reset, let's do that. I actually changed the oil, and it didn't take it by doing it manually in there, and it's telling me I only have 500 miles left. So let's go ahead and Europe and BMW. Yes, F85. So this one thing I've heard on the BMWs that can be a pain. If your time is not set correctly, your both date and time, it won't reset your oil, because the oil looks at not only your maybe viscosity and the number of mileage, but it also looks at time. So let's say every 6 months they want you to change your oil. So if your time's not set correctly, it actually won't reset. So I'm going to say okay, because I think it's set correctly. So we'll see. So we're going to do engine oil, continue. Make sure the time display, okay. And there we have it. Now we're at 100%, whatever kilometers, which I'm not going to look at. I'm going to change it after 3,500 or so, especially on a hot V twin turbo motor. Don't go that long. Anyway, so the engine oil is now reset. Now I can back out, or I could look at my rear brakes. I think it's time for those. Brake fluid, it's time to do that. So I'll do a lot of those. And also we're going to do some transmission as well. So that'd probably be in some type of adaptation as well. Service function finished, yes. So a lot of different things that we can do right here in the special function side. Gearbox match, DPF regeneration, so your diesels, and even your battery management system reset. So if you're changing out your battery, so tons of different stuff, TPMS reset, and then even getting into the immobilizer or into key programming as well. Not sure how deep it goes into that, but we will dig into that later. Really good looking system here. Love the tablet, love the feel of this tablet, by the way. You also have a stand right here also, in addition to the dock. So you can actually just stand it up and it will stand in its place. So that's nice. Again, especially when you don't have to be leaning over the hood if you don't want to, or sitting in the vehicle. And by the way, that probably will also work with hanging on the steering wheel as well if you do want to be sitting in the vehicle, or maybe you're driving it, pulling over, doing special functions, things like that. You can definitely do that. and be able to put that right there on the steering wheel, and it will hang there right in front of your face. So really cool system. I like the fact that kind of everything comes with it, and even down to the dock. So when you're done with it, just set it in the dock and it recharges, and then it's ready for you, nice and fully charged when you get it out again. So we'll definitely run those updates here shortly. Again, this is the GEARWRENCH 10-inch Pro Command diagnostic tablet. You can find these on online at different places, even Amazon, a little south, a little less than 1,800 bucks. And again, comes with just about everything you could ever imagine. I'm sure there's other additional tools you may need depending on the vehicle that you're using this on. But love the all-inclusive 3-year updates included, and then you get a 2-year warranty on the unit as well, and full functioning tablet. So you'll have your photos and video, and by the way, all their additional tools that we can connect to this as well. So from TPMS sensors to borescopes and cameras and things like that will be utilized with this tablet. We'll dive deeper into this at a later time. This is kind of getting long in the tooth for this kind of intro of this 10-inch tablet, but really happy to get this in our hands.